Okay, we're going to be taking a look at this Laney Bass amp. It's HCM 160B, Hardcore Max HCM. It's 300 watts and it's quite old, it's about 12 years old. Picked it up second hand for about £140. I'm going to take a closer look at it and it'll need cleaning out before I can use it properly. Okay. Let's get literally down and dirty with this bass amp. Obviously the power seems to be okay. Not much noise. The input seems to be fine. No crackling, potting, whatever. It's quite loud. Normally for practice at home it's about 1.5, 2. Right. Not the gain, I think that's the main problem. You can hear that. That is a mess. That's my major concern, I think. Compressor seems to be fine, no noises from that. Right, it may enhance. Not 100%, but it's not bad. Probably needs a good clean. The bass switch seems to be fine. Seems to work okay. Bit of crackling, as you can hear. Just need to clean these graphic equalizer buttons. Sliders seem to be fine. Treble, here, let's get some sound out of it first. Crackly, bit crackly. Works, but it's crackly. Right, the limiter defeater, I'm not even sure that it even works, there's no light going on. I'm not sure whether that's going to be much difference anyway, and then the volume. Theme seems to be fine. Limited defeater. Seems to be okay. The dynamic input, I'm going to test that in a studio. Obviously I can't do it here. I'm going to plug that into the PA in a studio, and that is important for what I need to do. I need to be able to plug it into a gig PA. Okay, so I need to check that, and the power switch seems to be okay. So I'm going to take it outside and see what I can do. Mostly going to be using this stuff on the left, the switch lubricant. It's going to be our main cure, and also going to, while we've got it open, we're going to just use some air duster just to make sure there's no cobwebs, and the rest of it will be superficially cleaned anyway with normal cleaning products. Okay, this needs to come out. Now drop down, should be able to get it, slide it out. There we go. Make sure there's nothing attached, which there should be. Right, now you can pull it out. Oh, there you go. Okay, now that's out, so we can take it to bits even further and give it a clean in the pots where you need to. Camera battery's running out, so while I'm charging it up, I'm just going to give it a superficial clean. Okay. Now I just need to take the buttons off, just prise it off like that. Loosen those. These come off. Unscrew this. Put that in your container. They come loose with a spanner or wrench, depending on what language you know. Right, that should slide out. It does, nice and gentle. I get a few cobwebs. Okay, with this model I've had to take the knobs off to get to these little things here. 1, 2, 3, I've got 5 of them all together. They're called potentiometers, and they're the ones that are crackling. I'm going to get this stuff into here. Okay, you should just be able to see the little holes on the side of the potentiometers there. That's where this lubricant needs to get squirted in. And I give the knobs a twirl as I do that, so hopefully I'll move the lubricant around and stop the crackling. Okay, the hole in the potentiometer where I'm going to squirt this lubricant is in the side, just in the side there, so squirt that in and then I'm going to move them around, and then hopefully that will get rid of all the crackling dirt and stuff. Looks a bit wet, but it will evaporate away, and apparently needs quite a lot of this stuff, so don't be shy. Yeah, should be able to feel them actually get smoother as you do it. Good. That's probably not, I think the worst one will be down the bottom, my gain control, which is as crackly as you'll get probably. So I'm just doing the whole thing. Oh, that's much smoother. You can feel it. Unfortunately you can't get into all the pieces as easily. Oh, that's a tricky. Well, got to do it properly. Don't particularly want to half do this and then have to go and take the whole thing apart again and do it properly the second time. Let's give it a good old go. Right, this is my worst one, and that's giving me the most problem. I'm going to use the gain quite a bit, so I need that to be. Oh, I can feel it gritty, being gritty. That's it. Just keep going. That should be in at least acceptable state, if not perfect. Right, I've got a problem with another switch. I'll come back to that in a minute. Right, so you keep going with the squirt, keep squirting and keep twisting it, twisting the knob, and you can actually feel the difference. It's so much looser and freer, and obviously when you compare all the different ones, you'll know how much more you need to do, because then you'll end up being roughly the same. Yeah, so this one, my gain, which was the most stiff, is now as loose as all the others. So I'm confident now that that is sorted. Obviously, if some are a little bit more stiff than others, then you may need a little bit more stuff, you know? Common sense, you can work it out. I know what you're saying, there's lots of spillage and lots of stuff going everywhere. That's will evaporate away, that's not really a problem. Although it looks a lot of messy, it's alright. Right, this is still a bit, no, it's actually fine. Some of them are quite awkward to get to. That's what the nozzle's for, the tube. Keep going. So reassemble everything. I've got 101 different buttons to put through, 101 different holes at the same time. Just line everything up, and that's it. And then attach it back. Reattach everything, tighten everything up a little bit. And backwards. Just cleaning all the knobs, all the rubber stuff and the input things in a bit of very hot water. Not quite boiling on, it is time for, you know, a cup of tea. Have a cup of tea, nice. Yeah, let's get that out. Nice hot cup of tea, English builder's style. Okay, it's all cleaned up, and now we're going to plug it in and see what's going on. Yes. Right. Here it is. That looks good. It's definitely still working. Right. Let's get the volume down a bit, just for the neighbours and stuff. Okay, like the gain switch. Wow. That. Not a squeak out of that. I'm impressed with that, I'm happy with that. Compressor still works. Good I didn't break that in the process. Right, enhance. tiny bit of crackling there. Pretty sure if you just wiggle it a little bit more, it's gone now. You can hear a tiny pop every now and then. Hang on. That's all gone now. So if it's still crackling a tiny bit, just wiggle it a bit more. Should be good. Right, my bass. Oh, good as new. They weren't a problem, these graphics. Let's keep it up. And the treble. Oh, not a squeak out of that. Massively impressed. Oh, there is a bit of a crush at the top, a little bit of crackle. But I'm keep on wiggling it till it's gone, really. Now the volume. Be careful with this. We've got neighbours at the moment who are in. Nothing. Brilliant. This still doesn't work, so I tried squirting a bit of that stuff on it and it didn't do anything. I need to check the dynamic input at studio, as I said, so I might need to add on to this video about the dynamic input and maybe on stage when it finally gets there and being used. Alright, over and out.